welcome back or welcome to my channel. I'm sorry if you can hear my dog in the background. He is currently chewing on a bone. But today on my channel, we are going to be playing my version of, I call it my book board game. Some other YouTubers have done like a TBR board game. So the background behind mine is, this is what mine looks like. And I literally did mine like from stuff I found around the house. So for example, it's a Kleenex box that I simply just opened, cut off the sides, and then I traced spaces on here. I should have probably lined it with white paper. That's the only thing I really would have done different. But otherwise, I was able to figure out, I did this, and then I just took pieces of paper, and I made these, my little prompts. So what most YouTubers do is they make a TBR board game, which they play the game, and they make like a whole list of books. So they're like, oh, I'll read usually more than this, but these books this month or whatever. It's my January TBR. I don't like to do that. So what I've decided is every time I finish a book, I play my board game to help me choose the next book and help me narrow down my options. So I just finished my last book, which was Divine Rivals. Gave it 4 stars. It's a little bit slower, but overall I really liked it. And I have all of my physical TBR books, which I will be doing a video soon on what all of them are, but you'll get a glimpse of them today. So basically what my board game is, it has tiles, different numbers of each. It has like cards to go off of the title, cards to go off of the cover, the genre, random, there's mood, and there's also like friend choose in here, and like statistics. That's all spaces on here. So basically what like some of the prompts are for title would be like 2 words on the title. That would be one of them. Or for cover, you have like the prettiest cover, or one with all design. Statistics, like a 2020 to 2023 release. Genre, obviously just genres. Mood, it's something that makes you, like the cover, kind of goes hand in hand with cover, or something that like draws me in and makes me like a sad feeling. And the friend choose is like pet choose, my friend chooses, my parent chooses, sister chooses, family chooses, whatever. And then random is literally whatever comes to my mind. So if you have any ideas to give me that you want me to put, or that I can put in here, feel free to comment down below. If YouTube allows me comments, sometimes it does, sometimes it doesn't, whatever. But if you have any ideas, I'm always welcome to add more. Right now, random is my thickest, wherever it went, thickest, and I feel like I need to level out these other ones. Genre, it's naturally, he's playing soccer with a soccer ball. One sec. Anyway, he's taken care of. So, I don't remember what I was saying, but now, let's play the board game. So, how I start is I get my little character, whom I forgot to get down, but I just have one of them, so it's a solely Disney mini brand. Hopefully you can see him, but he's fun. He fits on each like tile, so that's what I do. And then I spin my wheel. So there is 28 or 29 tiles on here, and there's 1 through 16 on my wheel, which I did it this way so that I would be able to land on at least 2 spots on here to help me narrow down the numbers, or narrow down, like, to choose my book. So let's spin our first spin. Okay. We get, ooh, 10. Okay. So let's move 10. Cards in here, in my little board game here, and we start on the start. So you can go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Genre. Okay, so what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna take out my genres, take off the paperclip, and we're gonna just choose a random one. And I'm feeling this one. And these other ones we will just set off to the side. We can draw 2 of the same, that's why I just leave it off to the side, because sometimes I draw 2 titles, which helps me narrow down the titles. So let's choose our next number. With genre is it's really hit or miss. So I haven't looked at it. I promise you I haven't looked at it. We'll look at them all at the end of the game. But there's only, so like if it's historical fiction, I only have like 1 or 2 of those in here. So it really depends. And if that book doesn't fit the other categories, then the genre just gets removed. That's just how I play, because you know, it's my game, my rules. I don't care. So now here's for our next spin. Oh, 12. Okay. So we're getting higher numbers this game. My last game, I got a lot of lower numbers, which I had to narrow down. It took me a while to figure out which book I wanted. Sometimes after I narrow all of it down, I still get 2 books left. And at that point, I don't play again. I just choose whatever one I'm feeling, and it turns into a mood read. So I'm sorry if the lighting is weird. I don't have a ring light. I'm not a fancy YouTuber. That's okay. So we're moving. Oh, before we move, there is 2 times 2 spaces because there's a lot of random and there's kind of a lot of titles. So I was just like, why not help narrow it down? Okay, so 12. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Ooh, a cover. Okay, this probably doesn't like to stay down, so I'm just gonna like kind of lay them down. Here's our cover. Let's take this off. Yeah, it's fine. We'll leave that one on. There's kind of a lot of covers too, because covers are fun for me. So, which one are we feeling? Kind of feeling this one. I want this one. Okay, put that over there, and then put this off to the side. But really, we'll only see. We just need to get like 3 or more. So we'll see. What I meant to say was all we need is 4 or more in a game's done. But if we get 1, 2, or 3, then we get to draw another card. So let's see. But by our roll currently, we've only been getting high numbers. So I'll be shocked if we get a 1, 2, or 3. Oh, the dog has rejoined us. Yeah, no, we're good. We got 16. So that means our game's done. So I'm gonna pick all of these up, put them away, and then we're gonna read the cards. So I will be starting with the genre, just because that narrows it down a lot. But also at the same time, it's a little bit harder. And I have to, like, if it's realistic fiction versus fantasy, or if it's realistic fiction versus romance, then that's kind of a hit or miss. So, hi. He's just gonna be here. I'm not classy. He's just gonna be here. Okay, so our genre is literary fiction. You can't really see that, but it's literary fiction. So, let me narrow down the piles of what I call literary fiction. It might not be the definition term, but again, who cares? It's my game. For narrowing down literary fiction, I only have 4 options left. One of which is very popular, Hooked. And it says romance on the back, but just because I only have 3 other options, this is going in there because it's a playoff of Peter Pan and Captain Hook. So then my other 2 options are Scarlet, which is not part of the Cinder series. They're not actually, like, I don't think a series. It might be. I'm not sure. I'm still kind of new to this one. That's an option. And then I have part of the Twisted Tale series. So this is Love. and that's What If Cinderella Never Tried On the Glass Slipper. That's this one. And then I don't have the full Twisted series yet, or Twisted Tales series, but I'm close. I'm missing like 4 books. And then I have Straight On Till Morning by What If Wendy First Traveled to Neverland with Captain Hook, which is honestly similar to Hooked, but that's okay. So we have 4 options. I'm really excited. And now for cover. The cover is, oh, excuse you, ugly cover. So whatever one I guess is the ugliest. And this, covering up the top of this one has the last name on it, and I don't know. I'm good. That's a thrift store book, so I don't know where they stand with their name being out there. So the one with the ugliest cover, honestly, all of these are pretty, except for Scarlet. I'm gonna go with Scarlet. Don't come at me, I know it is a pretty title, or a pretty cover, but out of the 4 of these, this is probably the ugliest. So Scarlet is our next read. I'm so glad that you guys were able to join me on my board game day, and I hope that I have encouraged you to possibly make your own, but I really hope you could tune in next time, because I will be doing this every time that I choose a new book, because I think it's so much fun to share with you guys what my prompts are and like what book I'm going to be reading next. So I'll see you some other time. Bye.